Hi everyone. So today I have with me Miss Bindu Sharma. She is, yes, the author on the book Magic Weavers Women in IP, but she is also a registered patent agent and registered with the State Bar Council of Karnataka as a law attorney. So you would be also interested in knowing that she was a researcher. She has also the experience of teaching. She has been teaching for, I think, more than 10 years in IP, and she is now an entrepreneur. So we have lots to learn from her. Thank you so much for joining me, Ms. Bindu. How are you doing today?
Thank you so much, Pooja, for bringing me today on this platform. I'm good. Thank you so much.
I recently saw about one of the programs that you have started, which is abbreviated as KITE. So, I'm very curious to know what is the program all about and what is your major aim of starting this program?
Okay, so KITE is a kind of dream that I had. I have put all my experience so far into this program, KITE, which is Kindle Innovation to Elevate. So, what I intend to do in this program is I want to select some four companies from various domains and handhold them on IP front, handhold them to have right processes, right policies, and conducive environment in the companies so that they can really foster innovation and identify the right ways of protecting it. And I also, along with IP, want to have right contracts in the companies, like employment agreements, so that there is no leakage of IP within the organization. And further, the third vertical of a KITE program is that I want companies to invest minimum amount of money in the R&D and utilize what others have already done in a very hygienic way with proper due diligence and make their research more effective. So we have opened nominations. So any of you interested in enrolling for this program, you can do that because mentorship and the consulting is completely free of cost.
So it's like you are preventing the reinventing of wheel in a way and better
Correct.
utilization of the resources. So how
Correct.
many companies do you intend to support in, say, 1 year time?
So four is the target. Four companies in cohort one we want to start with, and next year we'll see how it goes.
All the best to you for it. So if any of the innovators, MSMEs or entrepreneurs or, any company is listening to this session and you are interested, do get in touch with Miss Bindu. She would definitely help you. I know she has worked with a lot of different clients in different fields, and she has helped them not just in the IP part, but in the complete innovation spectrum. I have a question for you. So, you were into research and then you got into teaching, definitely teaching about IP, but then, you suddenly decided to become an entrepreneur. So, what was it that prompted you to get into the field of IP?
Pooja, it just happened. If you ask me how I got into IP, then I will say that I was a researcher working in jubilant biases, but I was not PhD. So I knew very well that without PhD as a researcher, I will not reach anywhere. So and PhD was not something that I wanted to do. So I thought, let's explore something else. And that was a time in 2004 when National Law School announced first batch of IPR. So I thought, let's try this. And Professor Ramakrishna at NLU Bangalore, he was very kind that he permitted me to attend one complimentary class, and I loved that class. And then I just loved the subject, and I thought this is what I want to do. I finished my PG diploma, then I cleared patent agent exam, and then I finished my LLB also, and then I left everything and full fledged. I got into IP. I never worked in a law firm, but still I thought, let me try opening my company. So I was also freelancer for 2 to 3 years, and then work was coming. So that was a good thing that I was already earning money in this profession before I started my company. So I knew that I'll take care of the running cost. So I just took a chance, but things have been very kind. So initial investment of around 1.5 lakh rupees, and same money is circulating even today. We never pumped any external money. So this is how it started, and now it's like no looking back.
Wow, that's fantastic. Most of the entrepreneurs who start off, the the first thing that comes to their mind is the funding part. But as you said, uh, you have never got any external funding, so which is a plus point, and I must congratulate you for it. So, I would like to know more. What is the current different verticals that you have, and um, are there any future verticals like the KITE program? Are there any future verticals that you're planning?
See, right now we are focusing more on IP. In IP, also, the major areas of operations are patent law, trademark, copyright, trademark, and we also work a lot in the area of contracts and policies. So we have a full-fledged legal team to take care of drafting, vetting of contracts for academic institutions, for industry, and the future plan is more or less it is focused on licensing technologies, because we don't want to stop at protection of IP. So KITE program is one of the initiatives that we have, but we really want to help our customers and innovators bring their products in the market, and not only licensing of IP, but we are also getting very aggressive on mergers and acquisitions of companies, and we look forward to close some good deals in future, which help consumers to see better products in the market, and help innovators to make money out of their IP, and automatically boost the economy of the country as well.
So, you did mention about that, it was the first class that triggered the interest in IP. But what would you say? What kept you motivated or inspired to stay in the field of IP? And what is it that you like about your work that you are maybe currently doing? Is it licensing or the strategy part, or anything else that, you find interesting?
Actually, I love working with the innovators, the kind of enthusiasm they have, and lots of innovators, they come with very brilliant case studies or stories. So I always love talking to innovators, understand their journey, and then help them in best possible and most cost-effective ways to protect their IP, and also take one step ahead to bring the products in the market. And what keeps me motivated is, like, in my career, I feel that every day there is a new innovation happening. So every day we have a new disclosure form, and we get to know about the products 2 or 3 years in advance before they actually see the market. So that is a kind of every day there is a novelty, there is a newness, which keeps me motivating. And also I feel there are people who are extremely talented, they know lots of things, but I think I've been probably blessed that I don't know too many things. I only know few things, and those few things I'm able to dedicate some quality time, and that's how, if not IP, I don't have anything on my checklist. This is the thing I always wanted to do, and I'm doing it, and I'm happy about it.
You do seem to be very happy about it. When you have a very nice smile when you were talking about the work. So definitely it is quite interesting for you. And I totally agree with you that, once anyone gets into the field of IP, it is too fascinating to get out of it. You don't want to start something new. You don't want to get into any other field. You still want to stick with it. So yes, I totally agree with you. And most of the other authors and speakers that I have spoken to, who are in the field of IP, they repeat the same thing, that once they were into IP, they don't want to leave it. So yes, IP is a very interesting field. On a personal level, since IP is always evolving, are there any plans for further studies, or getting any other certifications or qualifications, or anything, adding something more, since you already have the LLB and the patent agent registration?
Yeah, definitely. I love reading, and I love to study more about the subject. So I think the next subject I want to learn about it is medical ethics. we work a lot in healthcare industry, and there are some good healthcare companies where I'm consultant to them, and I definitely look forward to doing one course in medical ethics, and that will happen soon because the institute from where I'm doing, they will be opening their admissions at the end of this month, and I look forward to enroll for the course next month itself.
Wow. So that's pretty soon. Then you'll be
Yeah.
busy with that course. So I have got you at the right time. Thank you so much. So Bindu, how do you feel? I know you already have written books. So, but how does it feel to be an author on this particular book, Magic Weavers, Women in IP? Because it is completely different in terms of it's not technical or legal. So, how do you feel being an author on this particular book?
I feel it's a very brilliant opportunity to be author in this book, and it is like a very unique thing. I have never been author of such IP weaver, such a book like IP weavers, and especially meant for women. And I am very confident that this will bring about a very good set of case studies, and it will be useful for many of them. So people would love to read, such case studies, and I think it's a very good concept, Pooja. I congratulate you for this.
Thank you so much. I think it's a joint effort from each one of us, and the main aim is to inspire. And I hope a lot of other women also get into this field, and let's increase our numbers in IP. Let's beat the men at IP. But, do you have any suggestions, any tips for our innovators or startups, specifically with IP, with respect to IP or innovation management? Any tips for them?
I feel innovators should emphasize a lot on prior art search. They should first of all find out what is already available, because a lot of innovation and research and patents, they are already in place. So whenever you are innovating further, it makes a lot of sense to assess what others have already done, and there may be a great opportunity for you to use any existing IP, of course, with proper due diligence. I don't really suggest going it without any legal opinion, but yeah, I feel assessment of your innovation on the scale of novelty is the most important thing, and then also there should not be a race of protecting each and everything. There is some kind of some part of your research that can go as a publication as well, which most of them they ignore. So part of it could be a patent, but part of could definitely go as a publication, because not each and everything is important for your business. So assess your innovations properly before you decide whether you want to protect it or not.
Yeah, that's a very useful tip that you have mentioned, because nowadays everybody is in that race that they have to protect everything without knowing whether they actually can protect it or not. One, two, will they have any use for it in future? So, so yes, that's a very useful tip. Thank you so much for sharing it, and thank you so much for joining me today, Ms. Bindu. It was a pleasure having you today with us and talking about what interested you in the field of IP and why did you get into the field of IP. So thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you so much, Pooja, for this opportunity, and I wish all the best to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.